Welcome. Sit down, roll up, pour up, turn up and tune in. Because you're now watching the Buncher Bull Network.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to Vision Talks. My name is Greg Lamont, dude, and this is another episode of Vision Talks. Make sure y'all spark up, sit back, and listen. We got some good shit to get into today. It's been a good week.
Prior to you guys getting into that, because we mentioned Stone Cold, I gotta ask this.
Yes.
Y'all see the fucking reel going around where Stone Cold had, I forget who dude was, but he had him on his podcast and he had asked him something, and Stone Cold got mad as fuck. Like, he went from Steve Austin to Stone Cold.
No.
Like, in the middle of his own podcast.
This recent?
Like,
it was a podcast. Never mind.
He was like, you should probably go.
Damn.
Oh wait, no. I think I did see a clip of I wasn't like, I don't know him by face. I just know him by name. But I did see a clip recently of a WWE legend, and he was like pissed about a question. But nah. When did Stone Cold retire? Or
Like it was like late '90s, right?
damn.
Mid 90s.
90s, I'd say probably like 2008-ish.
Really?
Damn.
He was around a lot later than I thought. Cause
Stone Cold retired in 2003. So
Okay.
5 years off.
okay.
Damn. Hell yeah. Well, talking about that time period, you know who just dropped an album today? Will Smith. So, yeah, Will Smith, he just dropped the album today, y'all. He's trying a big comeback. The album today that he dropped is called Based on a True Story. Now,
Do you think it's based on a true story?
yeah, I do because I know his music's always been like pretty authentic to him, but I listened to him before he dropped, and he said, like, I told you he got advice from Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z, and he said the thing that stuck out to him, what they told him, was just don't fake your story. So I mean, if you're Will Smith, I don't see why you wouldn't talk about your life.
Or the real shit that you've been through for real?
Yeah, especially after slapping Chris Rock and like your whole perception of you changed. I think this album isn't for him to be cool hip hop. I think this is for him to be like venting.
Yeah. It's definitely got a very old school sound to it so far
Yeah.
from what I heard from the intro, but I haven't listened.
Shout out Perp. What's up,
Yo,
big
what
dog?
up, dog?
Yeah. But yeah, no, the intro sounds like some 90s shit for sure. No doubt the intro some old school shit. I've only heard at this point about like 4 or 5 songs, and some of them are different by like, it's not hip hop. It's like there's a gospel song on there. There's some other shit.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is an experimentative album.
Jordan Lucas and Russ.
The song with him and Russ was pretty decent. I think the song with him and Joyner is going to be fire. Maybe we should play that at the end.
We should also play that one song that dropped from Kush and Orange Juice too.
Yes, we do got to get into Kush and Orange Juice. I think. Matter of fact, let's get into it now.
I think Kush and Orange Juice 2 could potentially be one of the greatest albums of this year.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's going to be like, well, Scrim
Yeah.
is making
Suicide Boy.
Yeah, he's making an album with 30 songs on it. It's just him, no features.
Woo! That is fire.
It's fucking crazy.
I respect anybody doing a solo album.
The album, like, cover, the picture of him is just him like shirtless, like with the sun shining down on it, him like bleeding and shit, and he's got the thorned crown on his head, like Jesus.
Wow.
Just to my face.
Wow.
He's always
Yes,
so-
sir. That everybody shout out Jesse. Shout out Jesse. Bunch of bull.
Ayy.
Yeah. Anybody watching this in the future, comment W Jesse. W Jesse.
www.
Input back, and it was set to the MacBook's fucking webcam. So I'm just looking
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, nah, facts. Facts. We overcome any obstacle. But no, I think this Kush and Orange Juice album, in my opinion, like there's already like 6 songs released from it. We gotta play one or two at the end. I think that this could end up being one of the best weed albums ever. Because in the past year, I was never really a Wiz fan, to be honest with y'all. Like I was never a Wiz fan, to be honest with y'all. But I mean, I've always heard his music, obviously. I respected some of his hits like Black and Yellow, See You Again. I respected him as an artist and what he's done, but I would never just go out my way to play his music until this last, like, half a year to a year. Wiz been spitting.
I've been
lately.
listening to Wiz since like 2011,
Yeah.
2012 when he started like about 2-3 years before I started listening to him because
Star Power.
yeah. Yo, Whizzlemania, by the way, if you can find it, Whizzlemania is one of like his greatest albums ever. It was unreleased. You couldn't find it for years, but now it's actually on
Whizzlemania.
YouTube if you can look it up and find
I
it.
used to run with Mac back in the day, so I was
Yeah.
around at the perfect time period. Like I was hanging out at ID Labs the day he showed up to shoot the Kid Frankie video.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy,
Fire.
bro.
Fire.
That's
Nah. I mean, without a doubt, he is a living legend.
What about Frick Park Market? Were you around for that or that time period, or was that earlier on?
Yeah, I wasn't there a lot. Like I didn't go there with him a lot.
I'm just curious. That's hard as fuck, though. That's nice.
Yeah, nah. Wiz, I think's a legend. I'm hoping. I would really love to see him get big commercial success with this album.
Absolutely,
For real.
bro.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, he's our neighbor. Like, he may not live there. I mean, I don't know where the fuck he lives, but he's a native to Pittsburgh. So, I mean, but I could have kind of guessed that. Damn. Shout out. But yeah, I'm excited. That album's dropping 4/18, right before 4/20. I think we have an episode that day, so we're gonna have to give a review on it, play it that morning.
You
And
guys want to stick around for the 420 episode for Smoke Stash Spots?
Stash spots? Hell yeah, we'll hop on that.
what 4/8 is it gonna be on 4/20 or 4/18?
Nah, it's still gonna be on that Friday.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Every Friday at
Yeah,
Friday at 2
shout out
o'clock
Stash-
is
Stash
Visionary
Spot.
Talks, and then shout out Stash Spots. That's the 6. Sorry.
No, we're killing it. Let's go. Yeah, everybody tap it. Every Friday at 2, we got Vision Talks. Every Friday at 6 p.m., we have Stash Spots. And every Saturday at 8 p.m., we have Marley State of Mind. Be there on the Bunchable Studios platform.
Back to back fire every
yeah.
weekend.
Facebook, YouTube. You can find us there.
Good shit.
But, yeah, no. Yeah. So, how about that motherfucking Snow White?
Yeah, what was going on with that? What you were talking about?
So, look. So Snow White
Excuse me.
is no longer Snow White. So they fucked up the story, and it has one of Disney's worst ever opening weeks. And they lost like 200 million or some shit on it because and it has a 1 point right now. It has a 1.4 out of 10 on IMDb. So the problem with the movie that everybody's complaining about is that it's no longer a love story. It's about they got rid of the love element because the actor said that it was weird that there was a stalker. She said that the person who Snow White was with was a stalker. So in this movie, it's about her finding independence and leading people and overcoming, like rebelling against the people in power who just so happen to be women as well. And the 7 dwarves are CGI. Let me show you.
Yeah, I gotta see this.
Hold on. Let me show you. So, like, the movie was originally supposed to come out last year, and they had to reschedule it because they had no bullshit. This is real shit. I seen Joe Rogan talking about this. They had DEI dwarves, but the thing was, they were all tall as fuck, except there was one short
That's not
one.
even a dwarf,
That's what I'm saying.
human.
Hold on. gonna laugh your ass off when you see this. Have you ever seen the original like movies of Snow White? I mean, whenever you're Disney, you just like you don't want to fuck up a classic story. You know what I
would
mean?
think they wouldn't, but I guess they did, and they didn't care. They bought so much shit, man. Disney owns so much now.
Facts.
Google.
Here's the dwarves. This was the original cast of dwarves. Those are the dwarves. I'm not lying to you.
What?
No bullshit.
One of them's like fucking 7'3".
Bro, there's only one that's short. Am I lying?
There's only one short one.
Like, how the fuck were them dwarves?
They're all taller than me.
And it's
besides
all
two of
like
them.
reported, like they were hired through DEI and shit. And
What
it's
the
like, Jesse,
fuck
look at
is
these
that?
dwarves, dog.
These
These were the original cast of dwarves. They fired them on and changed it to CGI, and they had to, like, yeah, no. So
I ain't gonna lie, they're racist as shit for making one old boy look the way he does.
who, Blackie?
He got the green bandana on. That's a little bit too like, nah, bro.
Let me see.
You could have cleaned him up.
Yeah, fuck you, Disney. Nah, don't cancel me. Yeah, no,
Yeah, yo.
He looks a
Yeah.
little bit too like, no offense, he's like old school Little Rascals buckwheat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's a
no,
little bit
facts.
fucked up.
Yeah, nah. So Disney just took an L.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we got some new shit coming. We got some new shit
I made
coming.
a single like 2-3 days ago.
Hell yeah.
Whenever you're able to send that through, I'm gonna listen to that, car test it. I
For
haven't
sure.
got a chance to do that, but
For sure.
fucking, what were you gonna say?
I'm about to be dropping an EP in 2-3 weeks. It's gonna be called You Ready. It's gonna be 6 songs. I'm looking forward to it. I'll preview a song or two at the end.
Bet.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. I know
That's fine.
Sneezy's dropping some shit soon too.
We're supposed to be like, I'm supposed to help him work on one more song, and then he wants to drop an EP, and 3 of them I'm featured in. I was gonna maybe include one of them of mine as a single, but it has to sound the same. You know what I mean? Like this EP is gonna be more of like a just kind of like a party thing.
Yeah.
I want it to be like a party/club type thing. So
Bangers.
yeah, it has to fit.
Bangers. Y'all better
Straight
tap
bangers.
in because, yo, the evolution's been crazy,
But
really.
We played that last one we made from it. I think on here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is what we played last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the sample from Charlie XCX or whatever.
Facts. Yeah, nah. Good shit coming. I'm going to be here soon whenever my baby Summer League is back. I'm starting a couple new TikToks and shit like that. So make sure y'all go get ready for our content. I know that there's already a Vision Talks clip page. Go follow that on Instagram.
Vision Talks clip page of us. Follow. We just made a clip page or Instagram page for Fifth Dimension Studios. If you could follow that, anybody who's listening, go follow that as well. Trying to think what else.
Fuck yeah, we got good shit coming. Everybody
Chinese
tap in.
pyramids are a thing now.
Chinese pyramids
I
in the
think
land of
I showed you
Juan.
I tried to show you a brief video of it earlier, but for whatever
Yeah.
reason, they're really hard to find on YouTube.
Yeah, so the pyramids are a hell of a topic right now, man. Because, like, yeah, they're Chinese pyramids that are 1,000 fucking feet, like 500 meters tall. Taller than the Pyramid of Giza.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
in the Pyramid of Giza, they just found. So, the Chinese pyramid, think about this. Those pyramids in China are about 500 meters tall, which is taller than the Pyramid of Giza. But the shit that we just found under the Pyramid of Giza is 600 meters tall.
So that's like.
So it's taller than the pyramids of China.
So what's beneath the pyramids of China is what makes you wonder.
Of
Or
Giza.
even
Yeah.
better yet, bro, like how do we know for sure that they didn't just stop at 600 meters because they had to? Digging's not easy.
That's what you know how hard it is to get that deep?
And I'm not saying the people that made it. I'm saying the people that discovered it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what if
Well,
it goes the whole way through or
Yeah.
some shit?
Well, they didn't dig to discover it. They use what's called LiDAR technology.
Okay, it's like
And
echolocation or something.
yeah, it's like this laser shit where you could see through the Earth's crust. And
Damn, so that probably works pretty well.
yeah, so the people who found it, it's this group, which is a non. I forget the name of it, but they're specifically for Egyptian studies and shit like that. But their thing is they're non-invasive. So like they study and they learn shit about it, but non-invasively. So they're not gonna disturb any like sacred
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
And LiDAR technology is like some new modern shit.
That's like the greatest way to go about it.
Yeah.
Because you don't even have to go inside or anything.
Facts, but whenever you want to see like what's really in there, at some point you got it.
Right.
Which
Like,
it's like now that information's out there, I guarantee you, next 5 so years somebody goes down there.
like, would you venture into a tomb like in the middle of a desert, like in Egypt, like in the?
You're saying
desert?
by myself?
Yeah. Like,
Fuck no.
hell no, me neither.
Fuck no, there ain't no chance. I'm throwing a grenade in there before I go in there. You got me, yeah.
Like,
nah.
I feel like there's just like, because you could walk into an abandoned like building here in town
Yeah.
that's been abandoned for maybe 100 years,
Right.
but it's still standing, and you feel that energy, that just like that
Facts.
heavy weighted energy. Imagine what it feels like in a structure that was built 36,000 years ago.
Facts.
All
That's
all
what I'm
that
saying.
fucking
They
energy.
say that the pyramids of Giza have their own frequency, like their own specific frequency, kind of like a radio has a frequency.
And they were built at the speed of light or whatever. They were built in the same
Well,
coordinates of the speed of light.
the coordinate, if you look up the coordinates of the pyramid of Giza to the T, to the exact number, full digits, it's the speed of light. The coordinates of Giza is the speed of light. So that I think that alone tells you that they weren't from here.
No, because
That should tell people the Anunnaki are real. Like we're real.
didn't have technology at all whatsoever at that time. Primitively, like
Right.
we were really just using like stones and like
Yeah.
lift weights
Spears
and
and shit.
pulleys, and
Yeah.
they knew how to build certain structures and devices, I'm sure, to move big things and do whatnot. But I just don't see it being possible that they built those beneath that far. Beneath.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? A structure
Not
like
by
that is-
yourself, no way.
No.
Humans, I don't think, could make the pyramids themselves, let alone dig deep. And the structures underneath are coils. Like it's these giant things, and then around it is coils.
And what is it made of? If it's coiled, is it metal?
That's
Like,
what
is
I'm
that
saying.
metal? If that's made of metal or steel, there's no way in hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like to me, I've heard the theory that the pyramids are really like a generator or battery to the globe, and it's at the pole or whatever, and it has coordinates for a reason. And if that, like the way it is, there's like 4 giant fucking pole-looking things, and then around it is coils. So to me, I mean, I don't know.
There was originally like gold on the top of the Pyramid of Giza,
Yeah.
too, wasn't there? I think?
Yeah,
originally.
they used to. It used to not just be a stone; it was like a solid. It was either gold or like some white shit. But yeah, nah, facts.
I would absolutely fucking love to just take like a handful of flashlights and food and
Yeah.
whatnot and just go in there.
No
and
facts.
stay.
I think that should be one of the goals this year. Is we get a group of people and we go fucking
Infiltrate the pyramid.
Yeah. We just charge in that bitch. Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, we
Nah,
shouldn't have said
facts.
that on here now.
Yeah,
What
nah.
about-
Yeah,
They're gonna be
no, we
watching
would
for
never
us.
do that. But yeah, the Ark of the Covenant.
You guys mentioned that like it happened like recently, and I mean I'm sure it did, but I looked it up and it was like 3 hours ago. Like the article was literally 3 hours ago. It
Yeah.
said CIA has discovered where the
Yeah,
Ark of the Covenant.
that's a crazy thing. See, I forgot about that. This story started circulating after the CIA.
Years ago. Originally, what I was telling you about earlier, happened, like the CIA documents got declassified in like 2011 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, like most declassified documents, no one even knew that they got declassified really.
Right.
So like no one cared too much.
Under the radar, yeah.
Now all of a sudden, more recently, it's being
That
researched.
that's kind of like whenever they declassify like astral projection and all that shit. Yeah, nah, that I don't know. It's crazy. I'm glad that they do declassify shit though, cause like if you don't do that, then everything forever is a conspiracy until something's given. But
There's
yeah,
so
no,
many
they're saying
conspiracies
that at the
going
Ark of the Covenant that they found entities around it and shit like that. And
So, like, do you think these entities are just like living like around it, or do you think that they were just seen around it,
I think
protecting
that
it, maybe?
Supposedly they're protecting it.
yeah,
Right, okay.
I think that I definitely think they're protecting it.
That's
I think, in my opinion, like people are just gonna just leave it blanket. It's an angel. That's it. But I think on a deeper microscope look, it's an interdimensional being whose purpose is to protect whatever the fuck that is.
Mhm.
Like I think that it knows that once this shit's out, it's gonna get dangerous.
Facts.
And but I personally feel like there's gonna be somebody, like a chosen somebody, who it lets in.
Yep, and like, I think it'll happen after global catastrophe.
Do you think? Hold on, actually, maybe people have. Do you think the Pope sees it? Like, is the Pope allowed to go to it?
He shouldn't be, in my opinion.
Yeah, he
but
shouldn't
like,
be.
but like, I feel like he might be.
Is
you
there
know what I
any
mean?
world leaders who see? I gotta look into that. Anybody watching this in the
I can
future,
look it up
comment
real
that.
quick. Nostradamus
Yeah, facts.
mentioned something about it. Actually, I'm pretty sure too that the discovery of the Ark of the Covenant,
Really?
in the 21st century. Yeah.
What did he say?
Hold on, let me look this up.
Bet.
Because I remember just looking into him in general. Nostradamus is really interesting. He said economic collapse would also happen this year.
Shit. He
That's
said
global economic
He said
collapse.
2025.
I don't think he said specifically 2025, but it's within the 21st century.
Yeah.
It's like within the ballpark, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because,
yeah.
I mean, reading his predictions, which there was like millions of them. Like he had a lot of predictions.
Nostradamus. Hell yeah. Nah, there's a good bit of like crazy prophets like that. Like
Some theories and interpretations suggest a
beggars.
link, particularly in books exploring ancient mysteries and the Templars, between Nostradamus and the Ark of the Covenant. And that, okay, so that's actually pretty crazy. There's no direct evidence of him ever having been in contact with it or around it,
yeah.
but it's actually said that in some books that's where he got his power.
Was the Ark of the Covenant?
Was the Ark of the Covenant.
Shit, I mean that would make a lot of sense if it's such sacred knowledge.
Dude knew like everything.
Yeah.
Like he talked about birds, and he's talked about in the 21st century there would be birds flying in the sky made of metal, and that they would fly into two big towers at the beginning of the 21st century and cause pandemonium for almost the entirety of the 21st century, which is literally like explaining 9/11. But
Right.
he called them metal birds. 'Cause
Wow.
He didn't know any better.
Wow, no, that's fire. That's fire. Fuck, I forgot what I was just about to. No, I was just about to say something about him, but I forgot what it was. There's somebody else. He wasn't as far back, I don't think, as Nostradamus, but Da Vinci. Something crazy about Da Vinci is like, I was hearing somebody say it yesterday on a podcast. Like he combined anatomy, mathematics, and art.
Yeah.
In writing, and he was the first person to it was actually Alex Hormozy who said something about this. He said Da Vinci was great because he was the first person who would, whenever he was studying anatomy, he would see things that he's seen in art and other things, and like he's seen that all these things are really
The same.
connected. You know
Well,
what I
not
mean?
the same, but connected. Yeah.
And like that led to great things like Michelangelo and shit.
That just instantly reminded me of that diagram he drew with
Yeah,
the human.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah,
Yeah, bro.
very into math. He was very into math.
And he predicted a lot of shit that ended up being in modern science. So
That reminds me
know.
of topology. I wanted to mention what that was. It's pretty interesting. I think that Houdini may have actually used it to get out of all of his
oh yeah.
like his restraints and whatnot. Topology is a branch of mathematics that studies the properties of geometric shapes that remain unchanged when stretched, twisted, bent, or shrunk without tearing or gluing. So it's like it's really interesting.
Can you
I
say
can
that
repeat
one
that.
more
Yeah.
time?
So topology is a branch of mathematics that
Okay.
studies the properties of geometric shapes that remain unchanged when stretched, twisted, bent, or shrunk without tearing or gluing. It's
What?
sometimes called rubber sheet geometry
God damn.
because objects can be stretched and contracted like rubber. In topology, two objects are considered equivalent if they can be continuously deformed into each other through their motions.
Wow.
And it's really trippy because if you actually watch someone who understands it utilize it, it's like
It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, you couldn't cuff them.
Yeah.
You couldn't handcuff a motherfucker because they'll get out. Like it's crazy.
Facts.
It's actually like it's
Shit.
really a crazy thing.
I'm glad you put me on that because my ass is about to start studying that shit deep. I know you showed me the video before this, like how they were untangling shit and just
going
like,
about
yeah,
it. Like, I don't know how it's possible.
fire.
But math is a really incredible thing. Really is.
hell yeah, it's like one of the things you can't deny. But I was gonna ask you. You mentioned the motherfucking towers. You know how like life changed pre 9/11 versus post 9/11? Well, do you think life, and if so, what about it, changed pre-COVID versus post-COVID?
Oh, man. I feel like that's a great question. I think that prior to 9/11, things were what people would just say simpler. You know what I mean? And it's not, I think, just because of the fear that was in place after that point in time. I feel like fear changed everything. And so did technology, like the cell phones and everything. But then with COVID, the distancing and the closing down, Walmart not being open 24 hours anymore.
Yeah.
Like you can't go.
Fucking up the economy.
Money's fucking up.
Yeah.
The economy. You can't go anywhere after 11 o'clock at night besides IHOP or Denny's now. And it's sad. And
Gas stations close early.
even
Yeah,
the
it's
gas
so weird.
stations are closing early, and I think that it is isolating us from each other.
Yeah.
Essentially,
I think it's very strategic, and I'm looking forward to all the regulations and shit being reversed in all effects. But yeah, no, I agree. I think that before COVID, like, people were much more social and like, hey, what's up? How are you? Like, I think that after COVID, it's a little bit more normal than right after COVID, but it's still not back to where it was. Like, the sense of like community, I think, has been stripped a little bit.
I think that the idea of humans always sleeping at night and always being awake during the day is also crazy. Not to say that we should be vampires, but the moon harbors so much energy and so much power that people just don't access. We're asleep inside all the time while it's out there.
Right.
Soak that shit up sometime. When you're
Facts.
awake and you're alive and bored at night, go outside when the moon's bright and just sit underneath of it. You'll
No,
feel different.
it definitely has energy. I mean, that's
same
why
as
a
the
lot of
sun.
things are called lunar, lunatic, all types of shit is based off of lunar, the moon. Yeah, no, I think the moon and the sun carry powerful energy.
I think
undeniable.
that blood moon marked the change, the official change of everything spiritually speaking recently.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of crazy shit going on. And I think that there's going to be another one. I think it's coming up. There's another lunar eclipse, like the end of next month or something like that, or the beginning of next month. And it's like everything's going to settle after that.
Shit, I'm here for it. I'm spiritually ready. I know.
I
I feel like there's spiritual warfare right now, and over the past 200 or so years, with dumbing people down, putting shit in the food and water and all that shit,
Facts.
and then just all the people who know shit making it look like, okay, God's back, but it's really us. But no, we were talking about like life changing. You know what's crazy? It just got announced like there's a bill that's being proposed this last day or two. Fucking, they're looking to get rid of the TSA and replace it.
What are they gonna replace the TSA with? I wonder.
They're gonna let me look up what the idea was.
Ain't gonna be able to get no weed.
Well, they said that at the reason for the bill, they think that the TSA is They think that it invades privacy a little too much and it's too personal. But hold on, right? Yeah, but it's gonna. They're looking to make something else under the Department of Aviation or whatever. It says. Look. It says DHS under the bill the TSA would abolish 3 years after enactment. Let me see. All right, so fuck. But obviously they're going to have something to replace it. I'm trying to find what the exact thing
No,
it
you're
was. Is actually, let me just I shared this earlier. Let me just pull this up.
If there's technology that's strong enough and powerful enough for them to detect 600 meters beneath the pyramids, you're telling me they don't have technology that's good enough for them to detect whether or not I have anything lethal on me getting on a
Facts.
plane?
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
Or drugs in general, anything like that. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like that's bullshit. I feel like they definitely know. There's another weird thing about terminals that I was going to mention. I forgot to mention. I'll wait till you're done with that.
No, you could say it now. I'm trying to
But-
find what the.
There's a new technology, this new thing at terminal. I don't know if I mentioned it on the last podcast or not, but it's kind of scary. Like how I don't know. I mean, you've been to airports plenty of times, I'm sure before, but like
Yeah.
those giant boards on the wall, those giant billboards, and it has like all your names and all the flight numbers, and it's always changing and moving, and you got to look for your name and you got to look for your flight. And you can't find it, and it's hard. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're looking at the board, you can't find your thing. You're trying,
Right, those big electric walls or screens.
and it's
yeah.
constantly changing, and you gotta
Yeah.
find. It's so complicated, and that's like honestly one of the scariest things about going to a terminal. Now they have these big screen, this one big plain screen, and when you walk through the fucking terminal, you get in there. You and only you can see your name and your flight number on that screen. And if someone is standing right fucking next to you looking at it, they see their name and their flight number. How is that even possible?
Right.
You are seeing something different from someone that's sitting right next to you. That
Yeah,
means
no.
they're affecting your brain waves. They're affecting what you're actually fucking physically
Right.
seeing.
Yeah. They're reading your mind.
Literally.
like that's what's going on.
And they're claiming
But-
they're doing that for convenience.
Facts. No, it says that the bill encourages. It says the senator argues that privatizing airport security will boost both efficiency and safety, pointing to long-standing criticism of TSA's performance, high costs, and passenger dissatisfaction. The bill encourages swift transition. It has detailed strategies for staff reductions, equipment transfers, and oversight mechanisms. So I just think that they're just going to make a more efficient TSA, and I think that they're going to make it where that every like state or whatever has their own like setup or whatever.
I hope.
But yeah, no, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say I hope so because
Facts. The
I think we're
TSA
the
is kind
United
of
States.
crazy.
We should be united. Every state should just be.
Yeah, no, the
On the same
TSA
page with
is
all
like,
this
if you
shit.
really think about it, like, you could miss your flight going through TSA. Like, it takes like 20, 30 minutes to get through that shit.
Yeah, fuck.
It's
that.
ridiculous. Like,
Speaking of TSA though, and flights and airports,
hell yeah.
I found out about these because of my buddy that went to an airport and bought a pack of them.
Bet.
They make these things called sugar-free Haribo gummy bears,
Okay.
and they're Haribo gummy bears, but the sugar-free ones, whatever they put in there in place of the sugar,
Yeah.
is diabolical.
Yeah, it's probably like aspartame or whatever.
If you look up if you're ever bored, I'm telling people who are watching this to do this on their own time
Hell
because
yeah.
I literally couldn't read you one. They're like paragraphs long, like whole books long. Look up Haribo, sugar-free Haribo gummy bear reviews, and just
Yeah.
read the reviews. They're fucking hilarious, bro.
Really?
They're so funny. It'll be like it was a sunny Saturday afternoon, and I was headed to the airport. And then like it just goes from there. It's like a whole ass journalist walking talking about how he just shit himself in the
Goddamn.
airport, bro. No, like, the TSA had him held up. That's what it was. The one story was so funny. The TSA had him held up, and he was sweating bullets because he had his shit so bad from them gummy bears. And
God
he ended
damn
up
it.
shitting all over a TSA agent.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
See, I couldn't be a TSA agent. They get too personal with all the touching.
Yeah,
That's too
nah.
crazy.
You gotta put a glove on him and yeah, nah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But you know what else is crazy? That just happened. Like I think it was it's either today or yesterday as well. Mississippi has officially eliminated state income tax.
Hey,
It's been. I'm not bullshitting.
there too.
The Mississippi just abolished income tax. So like how you get taxed on any income that you make, like at your job, they take a piece out.
That's already
Mississippi
gone.
doesn't do that no more. Texas already doesn't do that, and I don't think Florida does that.
Texas is like kind of becoming their own entity in a sense,
Yeah.
almost. Like I feel like they've been trying to like kind of branch out or branch off.
Yeah, I think that back in the day they were definitely trying to do that, and they have the ability to.
But I don't think they're gonna do that.
Have
now.
you heard of Alberta, Canada? It's pretty much Canada's Texas.
No, I've heard of it, I think, but I didn't know it was Canada's Texas.
Yeah, so I just learned this too. Like Alberta, you could even like look it up. The people like they were cowboy. It's kind of like a Texas. It looks like it, but it's Canada's Texas. It's one of their premiers, which would be like a state in the U.S. and fucking the land is like Texas. That they have like the cattle, farmland, all that. It's different than the rest of Canada, and Alberta recently has been. For the past month, they've been trying to literally, like the way you say it, Texas is trying to go independent. Like they're literally fighting to leave Canada right now, and they're in talks with America right now. Like they want to go independent and separate from Canada, and then possibly we take them.
Wow.
And they're like one of the only Republican states in Canada. It's kind of crazy though. I think it's smart for us to just combine with Canada for real.
Yeah, it really
Just be one giant piece of land.
I just think it would be super cool to be able to go there.
Yeah, without
Like,
a border.
Yeah, without a border, without having to have needing a passport. If I could just drive right now up to Nova Scotia and chill in the trailer park where they
Right.
film Trailer Park Boys,
And
I would
think
do that.
I think if we combine with them, like prices would drop. Cause like, excuse me, one like we're taking on a lot more wealth and we're paying them less and we're combining resources. But two, like I don't like look at China. Like you would think, okay, it's bigger, maybe it's more. China, like they have their own versions of Teslas and they cost $2,000 there. Like and I seen somebody did an interview. I watched a clip the other day and he's like he's face to face like a personal basis with manufacturers in China, and he said to the people in the crowd, he's like, "How much do you think this costs?" He was holding an iPhone. He's like, "How much do you think this costs to make?" He said, "I want two guesses." Two people, or he actually ended up getting three guesses. One person said $100. One person said $99. One person said $300. Right, and he was like, "Good guesses. It costs $10 to make in China. $10 is." It translates to a lot more in China,
What
but like
fuck?
I don't know. I think that there's power in like combining and getting.
Dude,
Yeah.
absolutely. We like Canada, like between us, Canada, and then Mexico as
Mexico.
well. I mean, well, obviously we got to get rid of that motherfucking cartel, but like,
yeah, but
dude,
that's gonna happen.
Can you imagine we could drive down to the Caribbean?
Literally, like
Without having
we
to
wouldn't
worry.
even have to leave our continent. Like to the purpose of like going overseas and vacationing, we really wouldn't have to do that. Plus, like I look at it as like Canada, United States, Mexico, like all is one. Who's beating us?
No. Yeah. You're
Like I think you should still allow Mexico to be like it's like Spanish culture. This is here the same way your Texas is Texas culture.
Yeah, it's not like I think that like people would like believe that we're like it's like we would be infecting them
Yeah,
immediately, and
like
they would
turn
just
them into
be
Americans and shit.
throwing a bunch of McDonald's down there and all
Yeah,
that. Like, you know what I mean?
cheeseburgers and shit.
Like, no, I
Yeah.
don't think it would be like that. I think that
Yeah,
they might be, they might be open to some different things, like when it comes to infrastructure, but for the most part, keep it all culturally based the same. And
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I just think that if we're all united on that, like I don't see any country in the world possibly beating us at all, and yeah, but
bro, that'd be crazy for real. Like we could go,
yeah, man,
we could go up. I want to go to Alaska. I really want to get the hell out of the United States soon because I feel like no matter where we travel in the U.S., it's all the same. It feels the same. I mean, like
yeah,
the cities are different. Obviously,
it's just like a
the
different
people are
flavor.
different. Yeah,
But it's all like the same meal, just like a different. Yeah, I feel you. I think where would you go though?
I definitely want to go to Asia. I'm starting to realize that's somewhere I really want.
Yeah,
Anywhere
like
in Asia,
Japan?
Japan for sure. Yeah, like
Hong Kong, Japan. Yeah,
I just want to experience a whole different world.
facts. I would like you know what I think would be pretty dope and even make like some content on it.
What's that?
Like I think get a couple people pick like your top foreign foods or whatever, like that like or foods that you've had that like let's say you like Mexican food or whatever, but you've mostly had like Taco Bell or whatever, or you've had like Chinese takeout. I think go and try the real thing and see how it compares. Because I know whenever I went to Italy, like their pizza is completely different. Their pasta tastes a good bit different, and their tiramisu is completely different as well.
Wow.
Like than what we think is like. We think, oh, we're eating. We think you go to New York and you're having an Italian type pizza, and you're not at all.
Mm-mm.
So I think it'd be dope to like compare.
Yeah, I want to go and see what like General So is like out there, if that's even.
And I seen the dude who plays Spider-Man. So somebody like questioned him. They were like, "You hate on American food, blah blah blah." And then he looked at the dude, and this low key shook me because I'm trying to think the answer to this. He said, "What would you call American food?" And the dude said burger, and he said, "Well, that he said where it comes from. I forget where he said. I think it was like Bulgaria or some shit. Like it originates from there." And then he's like, "What else would you say?" And then the dude said French fries, and he looked at him because French fries obviously aren't from America. I'm trying to think what is original American food.
I mean, in technicality, we don't. If you're talking American, we were a melting pot, and so
Yeah.
like it's all these different things, mostly Italian and like German, and Irish foods that are all combined together.
Barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue is a good way to put it. Like
yeah.
with, like bratwursts and hot dogs.
A lot of different barbecue foods.
Facts.
Like pulled pork in its barbecue form, not just like.
Yeah. Hold on.
What about spare ribs? You think is that the thing? What about native food? Would that be considered like base actual like
I bet you like legit hot wings is
The-
probably from America.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, you're probably right.
This is the clip right here. So,
I've also been on record about English food being better than American. I'm curious if you still hold that opinion.
What would you classify as American food? Let's just talk about that.
I immediately think about barbecues, so hamburgers,
Hamburger is German, from Hamburg. What else would you consider American food?
French fries.
yeah.
Come on, bro.
So the guy he said barbecue and shit too. I mean I would say that's our category. Like I think we do things better. Like in my opinion, whenever I went to Italy and tried their shit, I think our shit's more tasty. But like their shit's like better for you. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think, and I could get hate for this, but I don't think Italian pizza is like better than American pizza.
Was it like a margherita pizza?
What do you mean? Like just sauce and the basil and shit? No, I tried multiple pizzas. I went to different places.
Like just slices of cheese.
I want lasagna.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. The the margarita, but I didn't have any where it was like mainly sauce with portions of cheese. I had like the shit on it, and I mean it looks somewhat similar. Some of them are thinner. Some like it's not the same though. I feel like our shit is so obviously has so much filler in it. Like our food's much more thickening and. But you know it's crazy. Yeah.
The prosciutto.
Yeah, no. They're don't get it fucked up. Their food's good. But you know it's crazy, like in Italy on some real shit, like 3 out of every 100 people are chubby. I'm not even talking fat, I'm talking chubby. Like it's rare to find obesity there. It's super rare. But they eat ice cream, well, they call it gelato there. They eat that shit like all day. And they're eating pasta all day. Like shit that we're told makes you fat. But somehow they're not. So I don't know.
I think it's because they're moving a lot.
That's true.
We
See, it's scary as fuck to drive there because the streets are all like it's like 1,000-year-old brick like on the street. Like there's gaps and shit,
Holy
tight
fuck.
ass corners. I know like there's some places where you sit down and like it's like from here to here you're sitting there and there's cars going right here. Like it's just it looks like some old medieval shit. But yeah, no. That yeah, that's what I would do as far as going to another country, pick food and go there. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But you got something you want to toss out there before we play some music?
I think I might have something that I screenshotted here. Give me just a second.
Hell yeah, y'all. Stay tuned for these EPs and projects coming up. It's gonna be great shit on the way.
Good year. Light has been transformed into a super solid for the first time on March 7th, the day before my birthday. For the first time, researchers have created a peculiar solid that can flow like a liquid using light.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it looks like a little tiny piece of metal, but they took light.
See,
and they
we
turned it
are
into
y'all's
solid.
news channel. Y'all should thank us because what news channel is bringing you this type of
I'm bringing
information?
you this kind of information.
We're
bro.
fucking goated. But yeah, man, I think we should play the people some music.
Yeah, let's hear that first, or let's hear the second song off the Will Smith album real quick.
Facts.
That's cool with you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Jesse, we're about to connect some music real quick.
Can you pass me that water closest to you?
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Yo, yo, yo. Thank you. Yo, 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 yo. There we go.
If this is real quiet, I might have you play this on yours, and then I'll just play my unreleased on mine.
Bet.
But let's see. Will Smith, based on a true story. Will Smith. I feel like I gotta play them the intro and then play the second song, cause I think the intro does a pretty good. Here, I'm just playing it.
Will Smith is canceled.
What the fuck?
Cancel, no, he walk around like he all invincible.
Okay, yeah, I can't hear
Will
this.
Smith is canceled. Oh, you can't
Hold on, you play it on yours.
Okay.
You should just play like 40 seconds of. I don't know, man. It does that in the card too. I don't know.
Which one was it?
Based on a true story. The album.
Why is it so hard to find? Like, why is it? It's not easy to fucking find like just a list of the songs. They just have the whole thing all in one. What were you playing just now?
It was called INT Barbershop.
Okay, that's the intro.
Yeah, but if you want to play the second one, it's called You Looking For Me. You looking for me?
Yeah, I want to hear that one because I heard the intro before we left. I'm I'm just curious to see what it continues on like. Because I'm not gonna lie.
La-di-da-di, I like to party, but not by myself though, I came with somebody. Me and Jeff
Hold on,
like...
let me run this back real quick. What did he just say?
La-di-da-di, I like to party, but not by myself though, I came with somebody. Me and
Okay.
Jeff like Jordan and Scotty.
Shout out Lottie
Spend a lot
Dottie
of time with the sheikhs and with the Saudis. You know, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, gifts coming like Ferraris and Bugattis. Jada got my DMs hot with bodies. Yeah. Oh, you looking for me? I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. Somebody said you looking for me. I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find.
Like,
You decided to instigate it, and now you got me, I'm motivated. Take a beat, I'm spitting heat, I'm on fire, incinerated. I'm way too calculated for me to ever get dominated. If I was you and I saw me, I see why you be activated. Took a lot, I'm back on top, y'all gonna have to get acclimated. Won't stop my truth, they'll
Let's
hide
hear
even
this
though I
song
won't
with
get
Jordan.
nominated. Personal life with my wife, my
Yeah,
business
maybe
is
Joyner
complicated.
brought
All
some,
that matters is the fact that I'm still getting compensated.
let's hear it. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was really bad. The second song on Will Smith's album is really
that's
bad.
crazy.
But let's listen to Joyner Lucas. Sorry, Will. If you
Yeah,
ever
Will
somehow
Smith,
eventually
dog.
one day see this.
You know, my father's
was
name,
terrible.
my biological dad's name's Will Smith.
Yo, that's crazy. I remember you telling me that. All right, come on. Where's he at? Where it is? What's it called? Tantrum. There's a music video for this already.
For real.
Is this the right song?
I think this might have been.
They think they dropped it early.
You remember we were supposed to react to him a couple months ago, but
Yeah.
we never got to.
Okay, that was like, yeah, that was 3 months ago.
Back on my journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a
It's kind of
tantrum.
hard to not like.
Why does my ego keep holding me ransom? Why does my
Facts.
fear
Hold on,
control me
run-
at
run it
random?
back
Life
there,
can get ugly, but
Cause sometimes I'm not gonna lie, he does say some shit.
He does say some shit. He
Let me
does.
see. If
All right, Fresh Prince, let's get it.
back on my journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Why does my ego keep holding me ransom? Why does my fear control me at random? Life can get ugly, but f***ing I'm handsome. I'm about to face all this shit I've been running from. You might relate to the places I'm coming from. I've been through trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets, you heard about some of them. This is gonna make my heart bang like a rubber drum. I will not sugarcoat this stuff with bubble gum. Going through
Yeah, he's
troubles,
not
I hate
doing
what the
better.
trouble done. I hate to be the thing that people suffer from. You cannot replicate me, I'm a one-on-one. You are not one of them. Damn, if I died and
But
there
is it
won't be
because he
another one.
stole
I'm always
Joyner's
number
love?
one. After the rain,
Yeah,
and I know that
Jordan
the
wrote
sun will
his
come. I
verse,
see the
Jordan
light from
wrote
the
his verse.
treetops. I am not God, but I know I'm the son of them.
Nah,
You just the son of
Will,
them.
Will can spit for real.
I know
I'm gonna show
exactly
you.
just what they've been
I'm gonna
doing.
show
They
you,
counting
like,
me out, but
this
your
clip
numbers
of
ain't
Will.
showing.
Nah,
I know
I
where
think
I've
this
been, I
one's
don't know
fire.
where
I
I'm
like this
going.
one.
If you on the boat, then you better
Yeah, I
keep
think
on.
Jordan's
Cause I'm so way
terrible.
up, I might get me a bone. Flying with angels, they send me an omen. The devil try get me, the forces are with me. Oh Jesus, come lift me, cause this is my moment. And woo! Back on my journey, I'm taking my
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna just.
chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers,
should play
hoping this
Cushion
medicine
OJ
heal all the
next, but I just
damage.
wanna
My
say-
inner child keep throwing a tantrum.
Look at this. This is like old Will.
Is that the song Will recorded with Black Boy Max?
Nah. The one I was just playing, that was Joyner Lucas, but
I thought that was.
did you? It was Will
was,
Smith.
but
It was him and Joyner.
I thought
Did you hear the one he did with Plaque?
yeah.
Nah, he's way past his prime. That's the only thing. But I'm gonna say this clip right here that I'm about to show you. This is fire, Will. Hold on, look, wait, look. Listen. Cause you gotta think, Will Smith, he's the first rapper to win a Grammy. He blew up whenever he was 18 as a rapper, as the Fresh Prince. And then from that, he got, like, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air wasn't originally called the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was called something else of Bel-Air. And then, like,
He gained that name.
Yeah, because he was already like a popular rapper. But I mean, I don't think he would ever survive in today's market.
No.
But this song though, listen.
And we made a musical composition which we think is a remedy to cure all the dance floor that's empty. You wanna dance? We got what you want. Jazzy
It's
just
like
fresh
pop
Prince
rap.
busting out with a brand new dance.
Let me know if y'all's rocking with this song. But I don't think any of his songs right now are gonna have people dancing like this. Wait, hold on. Repeat. Alright, but
Yeah, he's good at spitting when he's in it. I mean,
I think it's his voice. I think because he's been an actor so much longer than he's been a rapper, you think he's always acting when he's rapping. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but let's see, Cushion OJ. Let's play something from that.
I have to use the bathroom real quick while you hit.
Do your thing, man. Cushion OJ. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. Wiz. So I was actually tripping, y'all. The name of this album that Wiz is dropping is actually called Cushion Orange Juice 2. So it's the second of Cushion Orange Juice. There's currently 6 songs out. We're about to play one of these. There's 5 Star featuring Gunna. Khalifa's Home. I think I listened to that one. There's Hide It with Don Toliver. Bring Your Lungs, Smoke Diva. And Hit It Once. So me and Dude are about to react to. We're going to do the one with Gunna. And we're going to do Khalifa's Home, I think. Tap in, tune in. Here we go. Would you rather listen to 5 Star with Gunna or Khalifa's Home? Or we could do both. But which one you want to hear first?
Start with the one with just Wiz.
All right, bet. Khalifa's Home. Khalifa Home. Here we go. Let's see what this hitting for. Khalifa's Home.
That KK.
If you niggas ain't scared, throw your set, throw 'em up. If you niggas ain't scared, throw your set, throw 'em up. If you niggas throw 'em up. If you niggas throw 'em up. If you niggas ain't scared, throw your set, throw 'em up. If you niggas ain't scared, throw your set, throw 'em up. If you niggas ain't scared, throw your set, throw 'em up. If you niggas throw 'em up. If you niggas throw 'em up. If you niggas ain't scared, throw your set, throw 'em up. She ain't on her first joint, she know where the cash point. Backing that ass up, she hit my phone early morning like I'll be there when I gas up. She know my weed hit hard like Cash Us. She know my #1 goal, get the cash up. She know when she leave her clothes smell like cannabis.
Nah, this is fire.
Rolling my joint, wipe the ash when I stand up. Smoke in my room, cause I'm cool with the manager. She on her way out the door, cause I can't cuff. Going through my phone, baking up when I wake up.
Yeah, well, I feel like Wiz hit a new prime.
Yeah, Wiz is good.
He's in like a
He said
second
he's
prime.
taking over this year. He said he Taylor the whole world.
Nah, he's been good. I can't lie. Like, he made me a believer. I'm a fan.
He's been a huge inspiration for me personally for a long time.
Ain't gotta try that, I already did it. Ride with my dogs and we
Facts,
all
yeah.
handle
It's never
business.
been about
Cushion
you.
my lungs, getting stoned with a princess. Your weed is strong, but it ain't stronger than Wiz is. Trying to hold back from old
Yeah, he
ways,
definitely
but I'm
stays out the
tempted.
way, and I
Trying
feel
to
like he
hold back
listens
from
to the
getting
OGs.
high, but she lit it. Hardly ever see it, we do half-year visits.
whenever
Know my
Snoop's your
lifestyle,
OG,
so she let me
can't
handle
lose.
business.
For real.
I got
got cars for you to drive, you don't need the key in it. My cush so fire, you won't see that seed in it. Taylor
Nuke
gang.
Yeah, like, man,
What they say, don't get what they say.
He has his own strength.
What they say, don't get what they say.
facts. Legend, dog.
People were gonna be smoking weed that's named after him once he's dead.
Yeah.
That's hard.
No, he's definitely, like, if you really think about it, he's undeniably a legend, because whenever he blew up, he went
Yeah.
big. Like, I mean, you probably knew some underground before I knew about him, but, like, he was young as fuck mainstream.
Let me play you a really
Like,
old
Black and Yellow, how old was he on Black and Yellow? Like 20? Facts. We got one more for the people.
This was like, wait, this was like one of his first songs ever. I'm just playing a brief few seconds of it.
Yeah. Sean Khalifa, man. I know I say that before every song, but that's really actually who the fuck I
It
am.
feels good to be a Taylor. This song's almost 15 years old now.
Damn, it feels good to be a Taylor. To rock camo shorts, Chuck tees, and smoke papers. Weed coming in all flavors. Fall up in the spot as long as the champagne's there. Couple pretty hoes, I don't know they name here. Smell the weed, see two fingers, know my gang near.
But yeah, it was real early Wiz right there. That's fire. Real early shit. This is 5 Star by Wiz Khalifa featuring Gunna.
And I'm letting y'all know it's time to put your windows down and pass that weed around. Yeah, go ahead and place your order at No Boo. This is Cushion Orange Juice. Times
We gon' do a million things. We can pack it up and fly on any plane. We can take a Russian European train. Show you how my lifestyle these days. We can have a little baby. Take you to the crib and do some freaky things. My vitamins like D-Wall-D. You fuck me like a 5-star freak, baby. Couple carrots in every ring. Private planes, fill the buckets with champagne. She ain't thinking about a wedding day. Update her story, letting everyone know she landed safe. She like to smoke weed every day. Rolling up a stogie while she let the oldies play. Hair long, you don't know a race.
Smooth.
She cool with y'all, but she wanna be with
That's the
Taylor
thing,
Gang.
like, whenever Wiz raps, like, he can be so confident knowing that he's a solidified legend. Like, you cannot, there's no way, I don't think you can cancel Wiz Khalifa. You literally can't cancel it, because, like, what are you gonna do? You can't say his music's trash, but you're gonna be like, oh, fuck his music. He's a weed superstar, bro. Like,
It's like someone said in the comments the other day. I was reading some comments on it. They were like, he may as well just change his name to Weed Khalifa. Look at this album cover. The whole world's covered in pot.
We can pack it up and fly on any plane. We can take a Russian European train.
Dank.
Show you
Imagine
how
like
my
a Planet
lifestyle
Movie.
these days.
yeah, no, I'm excited for this album. April 18th, we're gonna give reaction to it, because we're gonna have
Now
a show
she's
that
starting
same
to
day.
dress like me, wearing Rick instead of Nike. She working out, we doing yoga and hiking. Grown as hell, so we spend our time wisely. But still down for a rock star night where I'll let you pick a bad bitch to slide with. We can smoke weed all night, go back to the yacht and play my shit. It's gang, you know what the vibes is. We can do anything. We can pack it up and fly on any.
Hook
Yeah,
goes in
hell
again
yeah.
after that, so that was fire.
Hell yeah, that was fire, y'all.
Good
But
shit. Fuck
thank
that.
y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Vision Talks. I'm Greg Lamont.
Dude.
Peace.